It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're in the wagon. The gear's packed. Can only mean one thing. We're going fishing. So welcome to the first ever episode of Just One Run. Welcome to an episode of Just One Run. This is my first ever episode, so bear with me if the editing's a bit off. I've never done anything like this before, so something I always wanted to do, so I'm giving it a go. As you can see probably by the sign, we're at fishery and we've got 3 nights. That's it. The missus has let me out to play for 3 nights, so I'll have to buy her something when I get back, something expensive. It's about 6:30, so I've got half hour till the gate opens. I am third on the gate, trying to get here early to be first on the gate, so I'll have to wait for see what I've got a swim choice, but I've got a swim in mind. Hopefully we can get in it. If we can't, we have to make other plans. But yeah, so join me when I'm back in the swim, and we'll talk some tactics and spots. welcome to Elfix. We're on the North Lake today. We've got 3 nights, so got third in the gate. Didn't really get the swim I wanted to, but I got the one next down that I know does well, because last time I fished the other side of the swim I wanted, and that seems to be a going swim, so it's a good place to start down this end of the lake. It's a deeper end, goes into like a little bowl out here, and yeah, I've got all that to sort out now, which is lovely. And if you look at the swim, so obviously that margin, just can't ignore that margin. So obviously one rod will be going in the margin, and I think I'll have 2 in open water. But we'll talk all that in a little while. I'm going to get set up now, and join me back when we talk spots, rigs and tactics. Yeah, see you soon. Rigs, I got here, I weren't going to do me rods. I was going to set up, tie some new rigs up, get everything ready and then do me rods, but as I got here, the fish were absolutely showing mad over me, so I just got my rods out of the bag, whatever was on them. There was old boilies on them from my last setup, old rig, still sharp, ready to go, but I'd have been mad not to. I'd have been poor angling if I didn't get the rods out quickly. Just made some 4 bait stringers up and just chucked them out towards the showing fish, but nothing of it yet. So I've just tied some rigs up. I'm going to do it all properly now, get some bait over them, and then we'll sit on them. The right hand rod is already done. That's out towards a tree out there, 10 1/4 wraps. You can actually walk round there by hand and throw the bait in by hand, so which saves lots of disturbance and lots of spotting. So that's the right hand rod. It's actually on a solid bag. It's a method I've been using over the last 1.5 years. Not the solid bag, but what's in the solid bag, which I don't think I've seen anybody use. So it's a bit of a secret. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet on that one, because it's going well for me, and I've not seen nobody else doing it. So that's the right hand rod. So the middle rod, well, both the middle and the left hand rod, I'm just going to fish out towards one spot really. 11 1/2 wraps, because it's all clay and gravel out there. There's no real features. There's a big bowl here. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to fish them close together, because I'm going to be fishing maggot. I'm going to close together, and that's going to be my feature, the baited spot. So for the middle rod, we've just got a safe zone leader there, down to, I've integrated a little heli safe onto the safe zone leader. So I'm going to be dropping the leads, because they're big fish in here, and I want to have a chance of landing them. Down to a 15-pound, really soft coated hook link. Anti-tangle sleeve, quick change swivel there, figure of 8 loop knot in the end, as everyone does. Down to a Ronnie rig, with a little sinker on the bottom there as well, with a white kicker. And on the Ronnie rig, we've just got a bit of foam, and then I put 10 maggots on each side of the floss. So I put the floss through the ring swivel, and each side of the floss I'll put 10 maggots, and then just tie about 4 or 5 granny knots in there. We've got a size 4 mugger on there. And yeah, that's the middle rod. So pretty simple, and it's worked here before, so I'm hoping it'll work here again. So we've got the left hand rod, pretty similar really, just a slight bit of difference, that's all. So same again, we've got safe zone leader integrated onto the heli safe. Same again, dropping the lead. We've got anti-tangle sleeve, figure of 8 loop knot, same coated hook link as the other one. Sinker a bit down the line this time, because instead of a Ronnie rig, we've got one of them new Kamakara hooks, with a red kicker, because I'm fishing maggots, so red kicker. Same again, foam, 10 maggots on either side, so it's a nice ball of maggot there. Like I say, when I come here before, I've fished up this method before, and it's worked wonders, so let's hope it works again. Spots, like I say, 11 wraps out there. I've got the wind hacking down here now, so that's good for me. It's just half chilly. Oh, what's that? Bleep on the right hand rod, a bit of wind. yeah, so let's get them out, and I'll join you after, and I'll tell you a bit about myself. We'll have a little chat and tell you a bit about myself, the history of fishing and stuff like that. But let's have it. Just one run. Welcome. Yeah, just a quick update, nothing so far. It's about 1 o'clock now. I don't think anyone's had anything. It's not cold on this side of the bank anyway. Just threw a couple more spods over me left and middle rod. Keep the maggot going in slowly, little and often. Yeah, but nothing so far. Right, so a bit about myself. Where do I begin? My name's Sean. I'm from a little dive in the country called Barking and Dagenham. Born in Barking Hospital, so I'm still there now. Hopefully not for long. But yeah, absolute dive. But you can't help where you're from, can you? So where did I start getting into fishing? Fucking hell. That's a long time ago. About 6 or 7, I think my dad took me, you know, to go and do the old float fishing. But it was weren't too long before I was addicted to carp. I think about 7 or 8 years old, he took me to a place called P Lane, and I think I had my first carp there of about £13. I still remember it as clearly as anything. Yeah, it's about £13, and if my editing skills are any good, you'll see that picture up there somewhere now. But yeah, and as soon as I had that fish, that was it. It's been my life really. So yeah, 13, and then going on to, from there I went on to Caps Waters, Colchester angling. You got Bovey 1, Bovey 2, Peb Marsh, but my main one where I learnt pretty much everything I know now how to fish, where I mastered my craft, was layer pits. Same place Ali Hamidi mastered his craft as well. So yeah, I was there, fished that from 9 years old all the way till, well, all the way till now really. Still fishing now and then, and I'm 30 now, so everything I was learned from that lake. I mean, I mastered my zig fishing there, which I'm a big fan of, zig fishing. Yeah, countless of fish from there. I mean, it was mad over there back in the day. It was absolutely crazy. I mean, I was 12 years old and I was catching like 4 or 5 20s a day, and it was just, I thought everywhere was that easy, but it ain't like that. You go there and you just having one after the other. And you think, oh, it's all like this, but found out when I got older, started fishing on my own, that it's not all like that. So yeah, dropped off when I was about 13, 14. I mean, I started going out, getting into trouble. I was a terrible teenager, absolutely caused havoc for my parents. Oh, but then fishing was my way out of everything, I suppose you can say. It's not just a hobby for me, it's a way of life, and if I didn't have fishing, I think I would go absolutely insane. So yeah, 13, 14, fishing all them lakes, done a bit on the Stowe, done a bit everywhere really, all the day tickets, done all the day tickets, but that's been my members. One is the Caps. So from then on to about 20 years of age, until I met my girlfriend, which was about 20, so about 10 years ago, getting into trouble, as like I said, just in and out of trouble. And then met my girlfriend, which was a big thing of me not getting in trouble anymore. That and fishing, but it's always been my go-to thing if I wanted to escape the world. I mean, pretty much same for everyone. I think all anglers are, this is their second home, I take it. But yeah, met my girlfriend, settled down, family life, slacked off fishing 21, 22, 23, because my girlfriend had a little one, we were bringing him up, and then got back into it recently. Well, never slacked off completely, still had the odd trip here and there, but now he's all grown up, he's 12 now, so he's just started big school, so we're back into it hard now. I can only say I've had some personal problems very, very recently, and fishing, not only my missus, she's brilliant. I mean, my missus is absolutely fantastic when it comes to fishing. I mean, some of them can't get out, but I do get away with murder when it comes to me fishing, so I can't grumble there. But yeah, other than my girlfriend, if like I say, my personal problems lately, if I didn't have me fishing, I don't know where I'd be, to be honest. It absolutely means everything to me. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so that's a bit about myself. That's how I got into it. Yeah, so I just hope we can have one for the cameras. I mean, it's my first vlog. Don't want to go blanking on my first one, do I? Just one run. That's all it is. Just one run. So yeah, if I can figure out how to spin this round for you. I don't know how to do that. No, that's not having none of it. Yeah, so about ½ 1, I think I'll do the rods just before dark to go into the night. Got Arsenal on tonight. I'm an Arsenal fan, so we've got Arsenal and Leicester tonight. We'll have a bet. We'll watch the football and hope for one needs to go screaming off. Just want one for the camera, even one fish and I'll be happy. You know, you feel a bit under pressure when you're making a little video, because a big long video without a fish to put on would be pretty bad, but that's fishing, it can happen. I don't think it will happen. I think I'll definitely catch a fish, a couple, I hope so anyway. Don't usually do well on the first day when I come here. It's usually the morning after the first day. I think I established to swim a little bit. I think that's when I have one. I can't remember catching on the first day here, whenever I've been here. I don't think I have, no. I think, yeah, my earliest fish was the next morning, about 6, 7 o'clock, I think. So I'm not panicking yet. Can't panic, I've got 3 nights. And yeah, like I said, I just heard through the grapevine as well, actually, that it done 1 fish over the weekend, which is unusual. I mean, it's not a massive stock in here, but they're big fish. I mean, you don't come here for little ones, you come here for the big ones. They're big fish, so they got a munch. But yeah, if it only done 1 fish over the weekend, that's not good news. But we don't know. That's why I bought some maggot as well, because I don't think everyone's quite gone on to the maggot yet. So hopefully I'm first, and the carp like to see him again. And obviously I've got that one on the pellet there, pellet solid bag over there as well. So I do end up putting my left and middle rod together in the end. I end up putting them apart a little bit just to keep my options open. But if one goes, then I will be tempted to put one on the spot that goes. To put them both on the spot that goes. But yeah, that's me. And we'll catch you later with an update. Or hopefully a fish. Just a quick update for you. So it's getting on for about 5 o'clock now. And they've just started showing themselves again in the swim. I've seen one head, big old fish, right under me tree spot over there. So I'm fishing just off this tree here. And one just head and shoulders just nudged out of the water. Can't believe it, because I was going to get ready to do the rods in a minute, but I'll just sit on them for a little while. Because I don't want to disturb the swim now. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm expecting that margin rod to go, because it is a nighttime swim, this one, and it is a nighttime water. If you ask me, I'm expecting that right-hand rod to go. Because they weren't the only one as well. There was one there, and there was one further down. There was one further down in the bay, just down here. Just poked his head out. But yeah, it's looking good. Here we go. See that? That is my rod. It's over me rod. What a wind up. Because that is actually over me rod. Can't believe it. Glad I caught that on camera. Don't know whether it's the same fish or not, or there's a few down there, so I did. And it is now fizzing up over there as well. Wouldn't be great if I got a take on camera, eh? As you see here, it was literally, that's on me spot. It's probably rod tip away from, I'm a bit further into the tree, but that's nothing. That was on the spot, mate. Yeah, I'm fully expecting the right-hand rod to go. I think they're on the bait as well because it's fizzing there, so. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Just one run. Welcome back. Time is now almost 7 o'clock. All the rods are done for the night. I did end up ripping that right-hand rod back in while there weren't no more shows over there. Gutted a bit, it didn't go off really, because they was definitely there. But yeah, they're all back in, all back out, fresh baits. Another spod, 20 spods over the left and middle rod, 10 each, and went back round the side there and threw some more over the edge in the margin spot there. And yeah, got Arsenal in an hour's time, so happy days. I'll be watching that, and I'm feeling quietly confident, to be honest. I think I'm feeling good. I think it's going to happen. My guess is going to be first light though, I reckon, or we might sneak one through the night. But just enjoy myself. It's just lovely to be on the bank. Just really want to fish for this vlog though. Really, it was just one carp, and then all the pressure's off in it. I just put myself under pressure now because everyone will be watching, and all my pals, if I go and blank on the vlog, it's a walk of shame. Here's a good little gadget for you. Got this £5, well, £3, £2 postage off of eBay. It's a little bubble light, I don't know if you can see that. And I'll tell you what, it is impressive. It's rechargeable, so you can charge it on the old Ridge Monkey Volt. And yeah, there we go, look. £3. Lovely little bargain. It just lights up your bivvy lovely. Here we go, and still don't think anyone's had anything. I've not seen anyone have anything anyway, so I will reel in obviously tomorrow and go and walk around the lake and have a little ask about, but there's quite a few on. I mean, I think it's fully booked. I think he only lets 8 on, I think, or maybe 10, I don't know, but there's loads of swims and you have got an option to move about, so if I walk down the other end of the lake tomorrow and I've 3 or 4 fish been out, it might be worth a move, so. But fingers crossed, not just for the fish, but for the football. Come on, the Gooners. Just one run. Oh, just watched the first half of Arsenal-Leicester. Playing terrible for the first 40 minutes and went 1-0 down. And then like last, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, we was like all over them. And then a brilliant finish by Mesut Ozil, so that's 1-0 at the break. Nothing on the fishing front, but I did just hear a fish just bosh out somewhere down to the left of me. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll do an update after the game or I'll go asleep, but if I don't speak to you then, hope I see you through the night with a fish. If not, speak to you in the morning. Good morning. As you can see from the lack of action last night, today was a quiet night. God, it was cold. It was once you got out, if you got out that bag, you knew about it. You knew about it. Got the heater on tonight this morning just to get going. Yeah, but we've got better conditions today. I can only think it's just because of the cold weather. It was cold. Yeah, if I got out there to go to the toilet about 2 o'clock in the morning out of the bag, oh, freezing. But yeah, like I say, carp's bodies don't adjust to the sudden change in temperature quickly. They've got a slow metabolism, so if it's really cold, which it was last night, you're going to adjust. But we've got better conditions today. It's overcast. It's going to be about 17 degrees. It's going to be 11 at night. So I think it got down to about 3 last night. So it's a lot different conditions today. I think one did come out on the opposite side of the bank we were in this morning. So, but yeah, I'm going to fish even harder today. Because we've got 2 nights. We're going to make it happen. We're going to have a little change up. I think if the maggot didn't work in the cold, I think I'm going to put the maggot into the spod mix. But I think I'm going to go onto a wafter presentation, I think, with some boilie stringers and little bags, and still going to keep that solid bag approach out there, the little secret one. So on the other 2 rods, I think I'm going to change over to boilies, maybe a snowman on one because that works well here as well. But yeah, just having a cuppa, and then we're going to get the rods in because I am up a bit late today. It's about 9 o'clock, so about another half hour's gone, that so-called bite time over here. Yeah, I'm up late because it was a long day yesterday, 4 o'clock in the morning getting up and that, so needed that little bit of sleep. But we're going to fish hard now. We're going to fish hard today. So we're going to get the rods in. we're gonna put new baits on. Get out there, we're gonna spot them up. I might drop one in shorter. Might keep one at 11.5 rep range, and I might drop one at 9 reps in front of me. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Everyone's up and about. I think one they come off the far bank yesterday, so, or last night, whatever. So that's good news. Let's hope get into one. Before also, I had a fantastic sleep. Nice tea to wake me up in the morning. Yeah, so let's get these rods out and give you an update later during the day, hopefully. Just one run. Down here, baiting up my margin rod. I'm just thinking they should be feeding, you know, but I just think everyone's fishing this side lake. There's no one fishing the other side lake at all, the shallower end. And these are pressured fish. They're pressured they fish for all year. Imagine all the fishing through the summer. This is fully booked all through the summer, this lake. And they've been pressured all summer, bang, bait and bait and bait going in. And I just feel that they might be on the back of the wind down the other side of the lake. So I'm going to have a walk around there. Let's see what's going on there. Because there's no one. Everyone is this side and I'm on the last swim. So if they are that side, the fish have got to come through all them lines to even get to me. But the wind is, I mean, our swim's looking lovely. The wind's pushing down in here. Couldn't ask for better conditions today. Today is better, and there's a fish just jump out there. But it weren't a big fish though, so it might have been a little catfish or something. But yeah, it's unusual because fish should be coming out now. So yeah, still nothing happening. The lake's absolutely dead. Like I said, there's 8 anglers on. Found out that fish yesterday actually was 16 pound. So you don't come to Elfix for a 16 pounder, but it's a fish. Yeah, 8 anglers on there. Everyone is this half of the lake. So you've got to think there's 8 anglers on. It's 3 times 8, it's 24. There's 24 lines in 1.5 acres of water. So the other half is just empty. So if I don't have nothing tonight, I definitely will be at least going down there for the day, just with 3 rods in my hand, and see if I can find some little spots there and see what's going on. If nothing shows, I think I've just been picked up by a fucking duck by the looks of things. Yeah, duck's ruining me spot. Lovely, gets better and better. Just about to do the rods again in a way in a minute. So, going back to basics and all tonight. Nothing fancy about these rigs at all. So just got a figure of 8 loop knot in the end to change, so you can just change it to a quick change swivel. And 15 pound. I mean, this is almost like braid. It's coated hookling, but it's literally really supple. I mean, it's almost just not coated. I mean, it's lovely and supple. Hybrid wafter. There's been glugging liver powder for months, so it's high attract. On this one we've got, just pulled it out for a minute, it's the new Kamakara crank with a hook bead, micro wing swivel, and yeah, it's just a wafter. Just knotless knotted onto the hook, and that is literally it. So it's back to basics. We've got a stick there, absolutely high track stick. Literally back to basics for that one. Exactly the same for this one. But no, this one's actually just a Ronnie rig tied onto the braid. Same again, but this one's got a peaches and cream wafter that's been glugging up for months and months and months. Same stick. No frills there, it's just absolute simple. And on the next one, I've not tried this hook pattern before, it's a Fang X from Nash, pinpoint ones. So, and another, again, hybrid wafter. And yeah, back to basics tonight. Got to move out from this tree as well. I mean, don't be afraid to move your spot because you produce a bit of bait there. I'm going to move out from this tree so I don't get done by the ducks tonight. I want all 3 rods fishing, not being worried about it. So I'm going to move it in slightly deeper water. I'm just going to move it further along the margin a bit out. Because I want all 3 rods active fucking through the night, so duck does pick me up, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like I say, if everyone else was catching, I'd be worried. Well, I'd not be worried, but I'd be looking stupid, but I'm not worried. Everyone else is blanking and all. If it's not fishing, it's not fishing. You can't do much about it, but still a long time left. Still a long time left. There's still 48 hours from there if we wanted to, because I don't have to leave till Thursday afternoon, I don't think so. There's still 48 hours, so it's a long time. I mean, you could have 2 or 3 fish tonight, just turn on, but not really feeling it tonight, to be honest. I'm going to put some bait out. I'm just going to keep putting it out, creating a bed. If they do turn up in the swim, getting a nut down, and that's all she wrote. Right, I'm going to get the rods out, have a bit of dinner, and join me a bit later. Thank you. Right, hello, good evening. Welcome back. There's a slight change of plan, commotion, and everything. About 5 o'clock, I was about to stick them wafters out, and then I don't know if it was the same fish, but it was a big fish. Big fish, head and shoulders, just over halfway. But the only 2 swims in this half of the lake that ain't being fished are the ones bang opposite me. So I weren't taking the mickey early and going over halfway, but there's no one in front of me in a way. And they're the only, is it a coincidence that it showed in the only 2 swims that ain't being fished? Or is that because the pressure? But in a way, ran the rod straight in, all 3 of them on the spots. Didn't touch them for a while just in case they went off, but and then just now, just banged about 15 spods out. Well, about 40 spods now. All 3 are quite close together at 15 reps. I'd say 12 reps is halfway, 13 reps is halfway. It's just slightly over where that fish showed. It was good enough for me. All 3 rods come in, all 3 rods on a spot about 2 rod lengths wide. 1 on the right hand side, 1 in the middle, 1 on the left. Yeah, about, I don't know, yeah, 20 foot spot, a line, and 40 spoms to that direction. Not even accurate, like on the rods, but just in that direction, hitting the clip, just freely spot into that area. And it's actually filled me a bit of confidence. That's the first big one. That was a big fish. That's rolled, and it's filled me with confidence going into tonight, because I was looking a bit disheartened going into the night. I thought it's so much warmer tonight than it was last night. Yeah, but it's filled me a new lease of life, shall we say. Well, it got me into gear in a way. You should have seen me. I was out, bosh, dun, and never done anything so quick. I thought, yeah, that's it. Sometimes you just got to do it, and you got to abandon the spots that you've already thingied. I think it's going to take something like that to catch a fish on this session. It's not on my confidence in my own fishing. It's fishing sometimes. Sometimes they shut up shop. Sometimes they've had enough and want to have a week's break of the food, and that's fishing. So I say, just the one fish has been out, £16, and anyone that knows this place, you certainly don't come here for 16 pounders. But he ain't blanking, but I spoke to him and he said it mean nothing. He's here for the big uns, just as we all are. But I just want to fish for a video now, just one run. Right, if you don't hear from me for the night, an update, I'll speak to you all again in the morning. And fingers crossed. Hello, good morning. Another quiet night, as you can see. And I was up at first light this morning. There's nothing in front of me. I mean, you can see everything usually at first light. It's a lovely day. And the other end's really shallow, so I ain't going to sit here and mess around, because I think if I sit here all day, it's going to be another blank day. So we're going to reel him, to set up a marker float, and we're going to go walk down the other end of the lake. Yeah, see you when we get down there. Well, just got down here, and we was going to do some video shooting of the lake and that, but done a bit, and as I was doing it, bang, massive carp, 3 rod lengths out in this bay, just in this bay, just down here. And that was good enough for me, so I've got the barrow halfway down the lake there. I was just having a walk around. I was going to get the marker out, but apparently it's only 18 inches to 2 foot deep. But they're here, he was there, so it's a nice day. I'm not going to put the marker out. I've seen the carp there. I know they're there. I'm going to get the barrow down. I'm going to chuck 3 out. Minimum disturbance as possible. 3 solid bags. Bosh, bosh, bosh. And yeah, we're going to sit here for the day, because he was definitely... This massive fish just showed itself, so I'm going to get the rods out now. And hopefully do the business. I'll get them out and we'll join back. So the rods are out. Yeah, like I say, that fish boshed just down there. I've also got one over by that tree, and I've got one in the middle of the bay as well. Just bought a day chair down here, bag of drink with me. No food, so we're just going to sit here for the day. But I can see myself moving down here, because not only that, there was a group of ducks there by that tree, and I think a bow wave spooked them, because all of a sudden they just flew up in the air and gone. So I think, because it's only 18 inches, 2 foot deep there, a carp swimming underneath them, and that's what spooked them. So, and also another bow wave just underneath my rod tips, actually. I think where I was setting up and that, I might have spooked one, and a bow wave just right underneath the rod tips here just went that way. So they're here, they're definitely here, 100% here. My confidence is back up seeing them there. Hopefully when the rods goes off, just one run. But I've got to try and get the gear down here, because I'm 99% going to move down here. I'm on my own down here. There's no one about. Absolutely no one about whatsoever. So I'm stuck in that corner there, fighting a battle. I think fighting a losing battle. I've never blanked here. And I want to keep that going. I mean, I've still got time. I mean, one fish we had on the pack up last time, so I ain't got to be off here till 4 or 5 tomorrow, I think. So yeah, so there's plenty of time, but I think I've got more chance here than I have down there. So I'm gonna move probably. I might not bring all my stuff. What I might do, I might go down there, set up a brolly, put all mainly all my stuff under there so it stays dry, and then just bring me bivvy, my bed chair down, and my alarms, and just have a quiet night. I don't know, yeah, just have a quiet night down here, just on my own. There's movement in them all the time. I mean, my confidence has gone from down here to catching up here. So yeah, rods are on the deck. Come on, just one run, come on. I can't actually believe what's just happened to me. As you can see, there's one rod gone down there. Fish on, fish off. I am absolutely devastated, even though my face don't say I'm laughing, because I think I might cry. But lucky enough, I brought a couple of rigs with me. That's it. I'm moving all my gear down here. Come 3 o'clock, I'm going to reel him, go and get my gear, bring it down here for the night. I can't actually get over what's just happened to me. When it ain't going for you, you have one of them sessions that ain't going for you, and that's what happens here. But come on, I've got another rig tied up in a way. I'm gonna get it straight back out there on the spot. It's just, I can't believe it. I'm absolutely devastated. But they're here. They're here. So And that's where that fish jumped as well. That's where that fish bat. Come on, let's not give up. I hope they aim a last chance. Come on. Well, barbless hooks for you. That's my excuse. Barbless hooks for you. Because it's a barbless rule here, and you've got to abide by the rules. But if that was a barb hook, I don't think I would have lost it because it didn't pull off. I just see the line just go bosh, hit the water, drop straight back. So the fish has picked it up, swum towards me, and because it's a barbless hook, there's no tension on the line. If it had swum the other way, different story. There's no tension on the line, and it's done me. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? But they might all be here. Surely I've been here 25 minutes, coming up half hour, and I had a take already. But it's gonna hurt. That will hurt if that's my only chance. But I don't think it will be now. I think the fish are here. I think the fish are here in numbers. I think it's because of the angling pressure. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna be moving the gear down here come 3 o'clock. Give these a couple more hours. See if I can pinch another one. Whatever happens, are we going to get the rest of the gear? So bear with me. Hopefully we can get another run there. That's the way. That's fishing, isn't it? You wait all that time, and he swum towards me, and because of the barbless rule. Well, that's my excuse in a way. It's good to have an excuse. It hurts. That hurts. But I'll take the positive from it. They're here. I've had a take in 25 minutes of being here when I sat down there for 2 nights and I had nothing. So you got to think of that. You just got to think of that. Forget that. Get it back. It's back out on the spot already. And let's have another one. Come on. Hello. Yep. So I've moved all the kit down here. Got all that to sort out. But I have got fish all over me, and I will be gobsmacked tonight if I don't have one. Actually, I'm a new man. I mean, because they're in 2-4. You can see you can see them. Every little thing they do, you can see because they're big fish. So you can see if they move, you can see them. It's hard to sit on your hands because you just want to. Oh, I've seen one reeling and casted, but I'm gonna reel in a little while just before dark and just put them on the spots where I've seen the fish show most. There's one particular spot out there. They must be just sitting there. Like he must be just sitting there in the water. It's just down there. Let's have a look. It's just down about there, and he's just sitting there in the water. He must be shaking. It's a big fish and all, and obviously on the corner of the tree they keep showing. I am a new man. I've got 24 hours left. Well, I've got a night left, and then up till about 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. I think it's about 5 now, I suppose, or is it maybe a bit earlier? So about 24 hours left. And look at that mad bastard over there. Look, if I can just. I don't know if you can see that over there. Hot air balloon. What a mad bastard. But yeah, I'm happy. I mean, even though I've lost one, I really, really think we're going to have another one. I really, really do. I mean, I've got some fish on me. For the first time in 48 hours, I've got a substantial amount of fish on me. So we should sit here, be patient, sit on my hands, just before dark, reel them in. Oh yeah, I'm putting no bait out either, just a solid bag, all on solid bags. Just fishing for a bite tonight. That's all we're fishing for, so it's just a solid bag, no bait. Solid bag out to them. There's 2 hot air balloons. There's a red one over there. I don't know if you can see that in the distance there. Mental. Mad. No way. No way. I'm not scared of flying or anything, but I don't think you can pay me to get up there on one of them. So, yep. Sit back, be patient there. And I think I'm real in for a chance. Also, I know why I haven't caught, and I know why I lost that fish. Right. Here's exactly why. exactly why Jeff ain't on me rods. So we'll put Jeff on the rods. Here we go. And that's it now. Gonna catch one, ain't I? Happy days, just one run. Welcome back. Literally, you see me put Jeff on the rod. Look at poor old Jeff. Look at poor old Jeff on the floor. Because I put Jeff on the rod, and I swear down on my life, I put Jeff on the rod, turned the camera off, turned around to tidy up my bivvy and sort my things out, and bosh, the middle rod has gone into meltdown. And this time, I've landed it. It's not a biggie, but it's saved me blank. And to be honest, like I said, they're all over me. So this could be a good 24 hours. I could bag a few. So he's not a biggie, but he's in the net. We're gonna get him out. We're gonna weigh him up, and we're gonna show you him. Happy days, get in. And it was all because of Jeff on the rods, wasn't it? Jeff done the business. It's just... Go on, Jeff. Yay. Go on, Jeff, put him on my rod again. There we go. There's still 2 more rods out there, so if I get him on there, you never know, I might have a double take there. So, come on, get in, just one. Well, I just knew. I told you, 5 minutes in the right place. You spend 2 days down there, not a fishing site. And sometimes you just got to make them decisions. I know it's hard work and I've got quite a lot of gear with me, but it's so worth it. I mean, I'm convinced if I was still there now, I'd still be blanking. I've lost one, had one here in the space of a couple of hours now. And you know what, they're still there. I'm confident I'm gonna have more bites. This actually went bigger than what I thought actually. It's 27 pound. Let's get her up and have a look for you. She's got a bit of weight behind her when you get her up. But size is not important when you're looking for your first fish. And look at that, the secret rig in the bag, doing the business again, absolutely nailed. And yeah, 27 pound. Oh, we were struggling, but I told you there was still plenty of time to go. Yeah, so happy days. We're going to slip her back. It's not a monster river here by any means, but it's a nice fish, and it's one well worth the move for. I mean, it's paid off. Put Jeff on the rods, and he'll work for you. Brilliant, brilliant. Over the moon. We're just giving quickly another look at the other side quickly. It's not too much dissimilar to that side, but we'll get up. Here we go. Here we go. Happy days. Brilliant. Kai, it was hard work, but we got there in the end. But let's get her back, hey? And let's get another one. Come on. Come on, just another run. Brilliant. Actually, as I've stopped filming the footage of putting that one, I haven't even got it back in the water yet, which I've got to do now. And we've got another one in the net. I reckon it's a similar sort of size. But pandemonium, put Jeff back on the rods, he's done it again. 2 runs in 10 minutes. Can't believe it, let's get it out, have a look at this one again.
put the other one back quickly because it's in the sling in the water. So we'll get that one back. We'll have a look at this one. Get in, get in. Difference. A couple of hours makes in the right spot. This one, going bigger than the last one. Just a tad under 30, it's 29 and 4, something like that. But how can you go? You can go from nothing to in 10 minutes. It can all change within that second. If you move, people look at a movie and think, oh, do you know what? I've got a lot of gear, I'm here for days. I don't know whether to move or not, but it was the bag again. Same hook pattern as well, so happy with that. I mean, let's have a try and show you he's not behaving well, I'll tell you that much. But do we care? Do we care if we're soaked? No, we don't. It was getting to the point where I was panicking and thought my first ever vlog might not have a fish in it. But you just got to carry on. Oh, I don't know if you just heard that on the camera, but that's another fish just topped out there. I mean, they are banging the swim. The other side's about the same as this side, so we'll get him straight back in case my last rod in the water that's in the water goes ripping off. Jeff's still on it. But happy days, 29 pound 4 ounces. A beautiful mirror carp. They fight like absolute demons in here, they really do. You know you've hooked one. I'm so happy now. I can go to sleep happy, but I don't think I'll be doing much sleeping tonight. I mean, if I think what's going to happen happens, I think it could be a very sleepless night. But it was a gamble not to put any bait out and just go with the solid bags. I didn't want to disturb the swim too much, but it's a gamble that's well and truly paid off. Brilliant. Let's get him back and see if we can get some more, eh? And good evening. Right, since them 2 fish, it went absolutely potty a minute. Nothing else has happened, but I did reel my rods in and walked round to the car to get another set close, just in case we do have another evening of, well, not another evening, we'll talk about an evening of madness. Yeah, walked round to the car, got them set close, just got back, sorted out to swim again. Oh, no one can say I couldn't deserve 2 fish. I've worked really hard for it. I've left one side of the lake all the way down here. I think the reason why they was here, not seen one for a while, but the reason why they was here at the time is all the pressure's down that end of the lake. And I think the main factor is, because it's so shallow, 18 inches, 2 foot deep, this side of the lake obviously the sun's been out as well for the last couple of days, so this side of the lake obviously warms up faster than that side of the lake. You've got 7-8 foot down there to 2 foot. Carp love the hot weather, and I feel that this heats up obviously so much faster, a lot faster, and that's why they're here. Same again, I've just put solid bags on with the little secret rig inside. Just 12mm, white 12mm pop-ups. I've got the gist they like a white boil in here because I had a lot of success with white, so 12mm white pop-ups on all of them. I've had the 2 runs off, all 3 rods, all out attack on that method. So I don't disturb the swim, so it's just solid bags, and I'm going to not put some bait in, but I am going to put a little bit of bait in, but it's going to be boilies. So just went to the shop. They've got a shop on site here, and I've got a CC more live system. I've never used it before, I've never even smelt it before, but it always reminds me, because I'm not really a fish meal type of person. I like me protein baits and stuff like that. So, and this is going to meant to be live, the old live system. It does smell a bit of me, and that really is a lovely consistency. Yeah, and I have to admit, for a shelf life bait there, that is really soft from CC More there. I like my mainline baits. I'm usually a mainline hybrid. Hybrid's my favourite, meaty. But I have to say, I'm very impressed. So what we're going to do, we're going to stick kilo bait in there. And I've also got live system glug. So, yeah, there's definitely a bit of meat that bait, 100%. So we're not going to put a lot in there. We're just going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put a little bit of glug in there, and then we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a glaze. We're going to just to glaze them. I'm going to keep some of that glug because I like the smell of that. So we're going to put just a gla yeah, so we're just going to glaze them. So if we just glaze them up because I don't want to disturb the swim. I'm just going to throw this kilo out in the throwing stick when it gets dark, when the seagulls can't have any, and just let that soak in for a minute. Yep, lovely. And let them soak in for a couple of hours, and when it gets dark, I'll just spray some baits out. Sometimes that little drop of bait, like plop, plop, plop. Sometimes a fish will come in and investigate that. But yeah, happy days. I'm going to get some dinner on. We're not blanking anymore. We're going to watch the football tonight. Might have a little flutter. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Happy days. And Jeff's still on the rods. And it looks like a lovely night. We'll get some footage of this beautiful evening. It's the last evening. We'll set up twice. We'll pack away twice, and now I am furthest away from that car park. But it was all worth it in the end. Good evening. Join me if I have a fish, or might do an update later. Might not. If you don't see me through the night, you'll see me in the morning. Good things come to those who wait, and it's another one. It's probably about 8:30 at night now, so not long into the night, and we've had another one off the one where I had the second fish from, just off the corner of that tree on the island there. It's not a big one, it's the smallest one of the three, but I reckon they're really solid, these fish. I ain't bothered weighing it, but I reckon he's about 20 pound. 20 pound definitely. I reckon he's a scraper 20. But look at him, he's a pretty one, isn't he? Look at the scales on him. What a lovely carp. And it gives me a chance to try out my new Rhino light as well, which is for nighttime shots. So I'm getting all professional, you know. But same again, solid bag, white pop-up. Same hook pattern, which is the Crank Kamakara, by the way. Mega, mega sharp. You have to give credit when credit's due. They are expensive, but look at him. What a carp, eh? Very, very welcome. Brilliant. Let's have a look at the other side of him, because he's just as good looking that side. Absolutely stunner. It's an absolute stunner. Get the leaf off in there. There we go. How it all changes, eh? 2 nights, nothing. A day in the swim, and you've had 3. Just should have moved yesterday, really. But you live and learn, and I did move. That's the most important thing. I did move, and we've had another one. Happy days. We slip her back, put it back on the tree. Hopefully we get another one. Happy days. Just dimmed the Rhino light. Just put it on a lower setting because there was a glare on the fish. So I just need to play around with it to get it perfect in case I have any more. Maybe you see the true nature of him there. There was a slight glare. Still, it's a decent video, but I'll put it in as well. But I'll just have a double check on this one, and we're slipping back. I went to bed that night full of anticipation for more bites, but never in my wildest dreams did I expect to wake up to such a special, special creature. Well, good morning everybody. As you can see, been a busy night. I left you with that, I weighed it in the end, that pretty little mirror at £22. Nowhere did I think the night could get even better. I had a £27 common, about 2 o'clock in the morning. But first video, first editing and all that, I forgot to press record on the record button, so we didn't get no footage of the £27 common. I was tired, 2 o'clock in the morning, all the moving and stuff, and I just didn't double check before I put the fish back. But as you can see, we've got something a little bit special in the sling for you this morning. But just before lie, left hand rod again, tree rod again, I was ripping off, and never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd have this. Well, I did in my wildest dreams, because I said to the missus before I went, she went, "What do you want?" I said, "I want a £40 mirror." And would you believe it? We've gone and caught a £40 8-ounce mirror. But it ain't just any mirror. Lost for words on this fish. We'll get her up for you. Absolutely blown away I am. God. Oh. Been resting up in a sling. There she is. Gosh, she's heavy. £40, 8 ounces, but just look at her. Look at the scales on that. What a creature. I'm absolutely blown away by this fish. Oh my God, it doesn't matter now, does it? Mission accomplished, it doesn't matter. She is hurting my arms. Just look at her. What a fish. I'll get down and have a look at the other side of her. How you doing? No, I'm alright, I'm doing a little video, so yeah, I'm all good. £40, 8 ounces. My back's gone. Cheers, mate. Lovely. Are we fishing today?
Yeah, we got them booked for this afternoon, mate.
This afternoon, yeah? There you go. There's the other side of her. Lovely, cheers for that. one back. I'm a bit gutted actually because I've checked the video and I've just cut the top of my head off, but I've got some nice stills in that. But the video you're going to see will just cut the top of my head off, but who cares about my ugly face in a way? It was all about her, wasn't it? So I'm sure you're not going to be too bothered. I mean, what a fish. Fish of a lifetime, that. That's a proper carp. Just blown away. Blown away. Lucky them boys come round, because here's the news. I thought I was going to have a nice day of it. Them boys come round, apparently there's a late booking, we've got to be off by 12. It's now, it's knocking on 10 o'clock. And I have got loads to pack away, so I'm going to finish this tea, get packed away. If I don't have nothing on the pack up, this will be the last you see of me. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, because and tell me your comments if you like the video, if you don't like it, where I'm going wrong, because I've never even opened up a editing bit of software in my life before, so this is the first time I've ever done nothing, no experience, not even nothing, none experience whatsoever. This is the first time do you know what I mean? So I think it's okay, and I've been doing it as I go as well. It's so easy to do it as you go. I think it's good. You let me know what you think. If it's negative, just tell me where I'm going wrong. But if you like it, tell me that as well. Share it in a way. If you've watched it to the end, that is. If you ain't got enough of my ugly mug. But yeah, it's lessons learned from the session. Don't give up, man. If you're down there blanking, it's never too late to move. I mean, I put a bit of bait out there, a fair bit of bait, and you just gotta sometimes just leave it. The amount of times I've moved and caught fish is of a scale. If you're not catching, why ain't you catching? Do something about it. Don't just sit on your hands, because I realised then I should be catching. And there was only one thing to do, and it's paid off. So yeah, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And Tiny, if you're watching, you ain't singing, so she's the only fat lady I know. But yeah, lovely. So if you don't hear from me on the pack up, if I have another one, then quality, thanks for watching, and see you soon.